Hello everybody, my name is Connor and we are here with Katakuri versus Nami. I think this is our last Katakuri game for a little bit. Yes it is. But I know Nami is not the most interactive deck to play against, but I didn't want to showcase this game because I think Nami, if you know how to play against her, I think that she's really easy to beat. And I will say that I think my opponent did get a little unlucky with his draws. But I think I have the key here. So we end up getting the Flampe off of the pudding search. Of course, searching top 5 because I'm an idiot. But then my opponent plays down the Kaya, trashing. It looked like a white snake and an impel down, if I'm not mistaken. And passes turn. So my thought here is my plan is to swing. I want to swing 9s at Nami because as a former Nami player, and I will probably play Nami again. I know that most of her events get her to 9. So here I swing 8. I think that is 6, 7. Yeah, I swing 8, checking my life. After playing down the Flampe, I know that Nami is not going to be swinging at me. So my thought was, I don't need this 2k. I'd rather have this, whatever this card is. I want resources. And he does end up taking that hit and gets the rubber band, which lets him draw 1 and trash 1 and goes ahead and passes turn. So I am not super excited about what's in my hand, in all honesty. But we do have the 6 mom. I think 6 mom, this is, I think, the only match where I was like, yeah, 6 mom might be good here. And we do top deck the 10 mom there, so that is pretty nice. That'll be really helpful just to kind of trash that before, trash the life before he can even, utilize it, get the trigger. We go ahead and tap 1 to play out another Flampe, and we end up getting the Charlotte Cracker. And my thought here is I'm at less life than him right now, so he would gain double attack. But is it worth playing him down or swinging? And I think looking at my board at this point, I don't have a lot of big characters on my board. So I just go ahead, I tap 4 to play down Cracker, and I pass turn. Just kind of, Nami can't mill unless you swing at her. So my thought is to establish a decent sized board so I can start swinging those 9s and, start putting the pain on her, But that's my thought. So my opponent goes ahead, taps 1, dropping Kaya, 2 Kayas on field. And the chances that they have a snake dance, which would bounce Kaya back pretty good. To trash, they go ahead and trash 2 of the Mr. 1s. I love that card. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. I know not a lot of people like Nami, but I feel like the new Nami is just so easy. And maybe it's because, I grew up from the streets playing the original Nami for 6 months straight and losing every game. But yeah, I just feel like with the new Nami build, with all of the Boa Hancock cards, it's just too easy. Yeah, I am thinking about bringing Nami to one of the tryhard Knights of One Piece. But back to the game, we end up dropping 6 mom. Which basically is 7 mom. I trash a card, I think. And, yeah, they choose if they want to discard a life or discard cards in hand. So they choose the life, which is usually how it goes. I think that looks like an Impel Down All-Stars. There's a really weird glare right there. And we get the Capone in life, which is so great. That's exactly what you want when you're playing against a Nami, is a Capone in life. I guess it's better than like a 10 mom in life, but yeah, so we go ahead and pass turn after swinging a little bit there. My opponent at 3 life now. We have established some bodies on board. We have 3 bodies we can swing pretty aggressively with. 6 mom is a 7,000 power body, and Cracker is a 5,000, so definitely some bodies we can swing aggressively with. And wow, look at that, another Kaya comes down. That's so crazy. So he is going ahead and playing his own game. As most Nami players do, tapping 1 or 3 to drop the Marguerite blocker and drawing a card. 3 Dawn up. I'm thinking with 3 Dawn up, we could probably swing pretty aggressively. If I swing, he can not ideally, but there's a good chance he can get out of 2 using blocker and maybe an event. Yeah, with the cards he has in hand, it's going to be hard for him to come out on top of this interaction. So we go ahead, we swing the 9 with the 6 mom, just trying to get him to give us some counter. And yeah, we are at 9 Dawn, so next turn, no thought, we are dropping 10 mom, the easiest turn of my life. He goes ahead and taps 1 to play the gavel, actually trashing the Desert Spada, and then trashing another 1 to play Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom, or tapping another 1 to play Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom, milling 3 cards, which include what looks like a Pilaf, so that is great. But yeah, milling those 3 cards because 2 from Gavel, 1 from Rubber Band of Doom. So we go ahead, we're gonna go swing with the Cracker, but we decided to swing with lead first because I do want to know what he's going to give me and what his life is, when it's a big surprise because my fat head's in the way. So I'm pretty sure it was a character card. I want to say it was like Apis. If it was, I remember it was nothing impressive. So we do end up giving him that. He takes that life and then he blocks out with Cracker, and we go ahead and pass turn. And he's got 2 life, which is pretty low, and he still has a decent amount of cards in his deck, which is, as somebody playing against Nami, you love to see that. But they go ahead and drop 2 Marguerites there, which definitely is a little bit of a bummer. But then while Nami swinging, and yeah, we go ahead and give him a counter there. Not really interested in taking our life. I know if Nami she has to have a Dawn on her in order to mill 1, but still I don't want anywhere near that. So we are at 10 Dawn, and easiest turn of my life, we are gonna tap 10, drop Big Mom, heal. They're gonna take their life, no trigger. Well, they can't trigger it out because it goes to trash, but it was an Impel Down All-Star, which would let them draw 2 cards. And yeah, since we don't have any extra Dawn to swing aggressively, we are just gonna pass turn. I don't think that, especially with 3 Kayas on the field and I think 1 in trash, there's no reason for us to be aggressing with like such low power, because it's easy for them to counter out. But yeah, they go ahead and just pass turn right back to us, and we're sitting all right here. So definitely gonna just swing 9 again. There's the Katakuri Dawn. Dude, I love the Big Mom Dawn. I want a playset for my Katakuri deck. I know Katakuri has his own Dawn, but the Big Mom Dawn, I haven't even seen the foil. It looks so beautiful though. But we end up swinging 9 and the Snake Dance bouncing a Kaya back, as well as the, I don't remember her name, the Granny. So 9, and then he also had to give us a card for counter. So pretty solid, I think, there. And we go 9, we check his life, and speaking of Granny, there she is again. No big deal. We really didn't have the choice to move it if we wanted, but I did want to know what it was so I could decide how aggressively I wanted to swing. But they go ahead and give me the Rubber Band with All-Star, as well as another an Apis, excuse me. The 9 from Cracker comes in, blocks, 12k from Mom, blocks, and yeah, I feel like this matchup, granted, as I said earlier, I think my opponent did get a little unlucky. There were not a lot of opportunities for him to Snake Dance Kaya's back to his hand, which I think Snake Dance makes this deck so stupid easy. But dude, once a Nami player, always a Nami player. I'm probably going to build my Nami deck back again. Or not even build it back, but reassemble it. I had to take some cards out, but anyways, I digress. They go ahead and they trash a Desert Spada as well as another card, and they're just trying to figure out what they want to do. They swing into Cracker, and I want to keep Cracker alive because I feel like I need him to secure lethal in a way. So they swing, and I go ahead and counter, and they pass turn, and we are sitting pretty good. They have, I want to say that we counted like 14 in deck, but I could be misremembering. I could just assume, 14 is actually one of my lucky numbers, so probably 14. But as you can see, they have 2 cards in hand, which is great for me. So here comes the 9k swing, and he's gonna go ahead with 3 cards in hand. Not much he can do. Plays the Love Mellow and counters with a Love Mellow and then the Hanger. 1 card in hand. We're just gonna go ahead, swing the 12, getting another card, which is as we know, the Granny. I want to say her name's Gloriosa, but I don't think that's right. And then with Katakuri, we swing the rest of our Dawn, and the Gavel is the only thing he has left in hand. And oh my god, he milled out his deck. No, just kidding. So yeah, I think the swinging the 9s is definitely the play with Nami, because yes, you can swing 7. It's more difficult for her to counter out, but a majority of her things will get her to 9k. So if you swing 9s, she's got to give you multiple things to get out of 1 hit, and I think that's the play, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I love playing Nami. I understand why people don't like playing against Nami. It's not a fun. I will say it's not fun to play against, but it is very fun to play. And I do like that she is an alternate win condition. But yeah, I'll probably play some Nami. Don't know if it'll go on the channel, but yeah, I'm a sucker for Nami. So, but I did just want to kind of showcase this video and give you guys kind of an idea of how to beat Nami, and it's play yellow. No, it's 9k swings. I think those are really important to establish the bodies. 9k swings. And I feel like just don't give her the opportunity to counter out easily of things. But that's just my opinion, my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, let me know your thoughts on Nami. Let me know all that good stuff. And yeah, I will wrap it up here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.